Hi everybody, it's your friendly neighborhood hypnotist here, Dinsdale from Secret Success Hypnosis Clinic. Today I'm going to be talking about something a little spooky. We're going to be talking about how hypnosis helps solve a murder mystery. And this is a true story, so if you're not comfortable with murder, this is your warning now to not watch the video. I've been reading this book about forensic hypnosis by Johanna, I think that's how you pronounce it. And he discusses the very first time that hypnosis was used in the US court system, and it was a super exciting story, so I wanted to share it with you guys. Hypnosis first appeared in the US court system in 1958. This case was Cornell versus Superior Court of San Diego. And interestingly enough, it wasn't the court that used it, but the defense. Paul LeClaire Conray stood accused of the murder of Maria Martin. Maria's body was found in a cemetery where her dress was rolled up, her underwear was a bit further away from the body, and she had scratches all over her. Her hair was even in curlers. Maria was found by a large bush, and she had been run over by a car. There were tire tracks over her body and leaving the area. The investigation led right to Paul. When they checked his vehicle, the tires matched the tracks that were left at the scene, as well as bits of poor Maria were found in the dents of the tires. The police interrogated Paul, and he said that he had no memory of the night after 11 p.m. He had been drinking extremely heavily, and he woke up the next morning facing the wrong way in a one-way parking lot in his car. He could only remember that he went to several bars with his friends that night. Paul's attorney, Richard Cornell, knew he had to do something to revive his client's memory, and he remembered a hypnotist that he knew personally. After consulting the hypnotist named R. Mikesell, he decided that this would be the way to proceed with reviving his client's memory. At first, the court system refused to let Cornell use hypnosis in the trial. Cornell had to take this up to the Supreme Court of California, and eventually they did allow it to proceed. Supreme Court Justice J. Peters says just because something is unusual does not mean that it has no value, so he allowed it to take place. Paul's session with the hypnotist became extremely valuable as it did help him recall things that he did not remember before. Paul's friends did visit a bunch of bars together, getting extremely intoxicated. And at the end of the night, Maria had approached him a few times, offering to hook up with him. And eventually he did agree. So Maria and Paul hopped into the car and drove down to these bushes where they were going to hook up. Paul was so intoxicated that he kept falling asleep, and Maria was very mad at him. He remembers her yelling at him to wake up and get ready to hook up, but he eventually just passed out. When he woke up, he could not find Maria anywhere, and he ended up stumbling to his car, still completely drunk, and drove off without her. He assumed that she had just left. However, unfortunately, he ran over her sleeping body. With that information, it was put together that Maria was probably about to go to the bathroom in the bushes and had simply just passed out there. And unfortunately, Paul did not see her behind the bushes and accidentally ran her over along with the bush. There was no sign of any sexual assault, so it was presumed that maybe she had to use the bathroom, and that's why her underwear was off. Paul was ended up charged with manslaughter instead of first-degree murder. He received a sentence of 5 years to life instead of getting the gas chamber, which is what he would have gotten with first-degree murder. The trial judge commended Cornell for his efforts and for saving his client's life. So what do you think of this trial? I thought it was extremely interesting. Do you think Paul was telling the truth in hypnosis? I can't wait to hear your thoughts in the comments below, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Secret Success Hypnosis